Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm doing a pick a card reading on why did they run away from you? Why did this other person run away from this connection? And I have here for card number 1 or the card set number 1 this crystal, and for number 2 it's this one. So yeah, just pick which one you're more drawn to. And I'll start the reading. Okay, so for the people who picked the first crystal, this will be the reading for you. Okay, why did this other person run away from the connection? So, okay. They run away from the connection because they feel like they might have hurt you. Yeah, and they feel ashamed of their actions, and also I feel like they have their own issues that they're dealing with internally on their own, and they're wanting change with themselves, but they feel like they're not able to do those change while being connected with you. They're feeling with the King of Cups in reverse, very emotionally imbalanced, and with the Ace of Cups reverse, I feel like they feel like overwhelmed by you. I feel like the love that you're giving, it can be overwhelming for them, and at the same time it could also be that for some people it just means that they're not ready to reciprocate that love that you're giving. Yeah, they feel overwhelmed by it. And with the Knight of Swords here, they thought the grass is greener on the other side. So yeah, this is them running away fast, disappearing. They're wanting to go on a transformation. They're running away from, also what I'm getting for some people is that they're running away from this burdening responsibilities. Yeah, because they're feeling emotionally imbalanced. That's causing them emotionally imbalanced, this responsibilities. It's too much for them, so they just run away fast, rapid. Yeah, they didn't even do it slowly, they just gone. With the Sun, I feel like with the Sun in reverse, for some people I feel like this is them having like this obligation, like children. For some it just feel like they're not feeling satisfied or happy, like emotionally fulfilled for some reason. Let's see what else. Why did they run away from this connection? You have here the Four of Cups, yeah, and the Shadow Dance, which is the Devil card. And the Queen of Pentacles. So, with the Four of Cups in reverse, they run away from the connection because they thought they had other options. Instead of looking at the cup that is in front of them, which is your connection with them, they thought they had other options. And they want to try out other things. Yeah. I feel like they're confused too. For some people, they're confused. Yeah, they're just not satisfied on what's in front of them. And what else? They were probably, because they were emotionally imbalanced and they're wanting to run away from this responsibilities and whatever this is burdening them. They went into another home, looking for home from another person. And I feel like this is more like lust and like physical. It could also be cheating or another person, or it could be a karmic partner if this is a twin flame connection. Yeah, they thought this is what's going to fulfill them, but basically because they're not emotionally balanced and they have issues on their own, whatever this is that they manifested in their life, it's not fulfilling spiritually. It's not really complete, making them whole. Instead, it's based on physical connection only, surface type of connection. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like this is you. Their home. I feel like, yeah, for the people that I'm connecting with, this could be you wanting to be married to them. That thought could have been burdening to them, and you wanting to have children with them. Or this could also be, for some people, you already have children with this other person. But I feel like, yeah, just the thought of you, yeah, they do see you as someone that, yeah, they might have seen you as someone that they want to marry, but then somehow at some point they thought they're not ready for it. It's not something that what they want at that time, like what you wanted to happen. This family and this emotional fulfillment and this unconditional love that you wanting to give them, they're not ready for it. I feel that's why they run away from this connection. What else? Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they went on to, I feel like this is like a sexual, more like a sexual pursuit with another person. Yeah. They were just, I don't know, they just want to try things out. I feel like it somehow, I'm getting, for some people, your connection or kind of relationship that you have been too comfortable, and they're curious to try something new, and they thought they will find it on another person, another, yeah, like more of like, I'm getting this like adventurous feeling. What else? Five of Wands. So this is like a mental, for me the Five of Wands is like them having this confusion, this mental battle within their mind. Yeah. So they're emotionally imbalanced. They have these burdens. They may have gone through a physical connection with another person, and that didn't went well. I don't think it went well. This could be fighting with other people externally too, within their environment. I feel like the environment they're in are toxic. Yeah, or this could just be their internal battle within their mind. Yeah, and we have here the Queen of Pentacles, and we have here the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're just not ready to be this father type big figure, to be able to provide and to be able to settle down. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's the reading. What else? I feel like getting a surrender card, but it's under this. I have the both. So, as I already said, I felt like getting a surrender card and see on what you need to surrender and what this other person needs to surrender. So this one will be for you that is watching this video, what you need to surrender. You need to surrender your negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. And when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And for the other person that you're dealing with that run away from the connection, what do they need to surrender? They need to surrender to rest and sleep, to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep, to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, okay. So, I feel like you might have contributed to, this other person that you're dealing with might have felt burdened. And I feel like, I'll do that later. And you might have contributed to that toxicity in their environment. If you've been being on a low vibration energy, obviously this person might have want to run away from that, even though they don't really want to run away from this connection, because it's just not, it just doesn't feel comfortable being with someone that is very negative in their thinking. And yeah, so you need to really surrender your negative thinking, because that's creating a toxic environment within the two of you. And I feel like that's the last thing. He can't handle that. I said he, but it could be a she. This other person can handle that. And this other person, they just need to simply surrender to rest and sleep. As I've already said, they've been burnt out. They're not emotionally in balance. They are having these issues within their own self internally, and this mental battle for whatever reason. And yeah, I feel like you need to honor that quiet time that they need. If they need their alone time, I feel like, yeah, just let them be. Yeah, because it will help them rejuvenate their mind, body, and spirit. And what you both need to surrender for the two of you. What is it that you both need to surrender for the two of you? We have your surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. I feel like as much as this is surrendering to your own creativity and focusing on other things that makes you happy. When I see creativity, I think about passions. So it's focusing on your own passions and your own goals, and manifesting things that you want to have, instead of focusing on this too much on this relationship or connection. And I feel like this is also about you both transforming, and this is a mirror. So you mirror each other. Every relationship or connection that we have are mirrors for us. And this other person might have run away from this connection because they see you as a mirror to them. You mirror the things that they don't want. They're not ready to see, and they're not ready to heal within their own selves. So instead of facing those issues, they run away from the connection. And I feel like for you also, you mirror that. You mirror. For you also, I feel like the same thing happens also. Those fears that you're having, and I feel like, yeah, I'm hearing fears of abandonment. That's what you need to heal. He mirrors that to you too. That's why you're experiencing this like abandonment issue. Because you're needing to heal to be able to be okay on your own, and not fear that people will leave you, and just being whole on your own is what you need to learn. Healing abandonment issue. And yeah, what else? I want to pick one card that you need to focus on healing, and the other person is needing to focus on healing. From the chakra card. Okay, for you that's watching this video, what you need to focus on healing. Emotional balance. as much as this other person is not emotionally balanced, I feel like, yeah, because you're both mirrors to each other, you need to focus on emotional balance too, and harmony and peace, fluidity, stability. I feel like this is you being okay on your own, filling your own cup before filling other people's cup, or filling the cup of your this significant other. And yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. So yeah, this is self-love, taking care of your own cup, your own self, and being emotionally balanced on your own, achieving this state of harmony. And yeah, I feel like you might have gave too much to the other person, even though your cup is empty, and that's just causing you to be not fulfilled and not happy at all, and having these fears and negative thinking. And that's just not a very healthy, stable foundation for a relationship, that if you want this connection to flourish. So yeah, that's healing, emotional, that's healing the heart chakra. So yeah, being happy on your own, instead of relying for another person to fulfill your happiness. What this other person needs to heal, they need to heal their heart chakra too, which is love, balance also, because it's 4 plus 2 is 6, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. I'm getting loyalty. This could be them staying loyal, staying satisfied within one connection. And this is equal balance of sharing and receiving love. What else? I feel like looking at the book for this one, but where is the book? Oh, it's in here. I just feel like whatever this other person is, they haven't really learned to give and receive unconditional love. So if you're giving them love, so much love, unconditional love, they're not, this may sound weird, but they're not really used to that, to receiving love. Yeah, because all their life they have to work for it, work for the love or the attention from other people, from their parents, or from their upbringing. So you giving them this love without expecting much in return is causing them to run away from you, because it's too much for them. Yeah, and I'm also learning to be loyal, learning to receive love. They might have experienced some trauma in their own childhood experience. They're needing to heal heart chakra as well as you're needing to heal heart chakra too. This is you giving to your own self too, and this is them receiving love. And equally sharing love too in return and loyalty. So yeah, that's the reading for the people who pick card number 1. Yeah, I hope it resonated. Some of the messages resonated with you. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, it could be a love connection reading or any reading, just email me. All my details are down below. I'm sending you all love and light. So this reading is for the people who pick this crystal. And I'll just get on with the reading. Why did they run away from this connection? Why does this other person run away from this connection? Not feeling that. Yeah, we've got here, 2 of Cups in reverse. What else? I feel like this is a breakup, a fallout, or someone thinking, is this person thinking if this is the person that they're with is the one for them? Yeah. This other person that you're dealing with, they run away from the connection because they're stuck in their negative thinking things won't. Yeah, they basically, this is a fallout, a breakup, a separation. 2 of Cups. You might have had mutual connection, but if with the 5 of Cups here in reverse, this other person is trying to go within and looking at the negative side on the situation. They might think that this connection will not work anymore because of some circumstances that might have happened, or the blockages or the obstacles is making them have this low self-esteem that this relationship will not work out. It could be a long distance relationship for some people, or just any hindrances. Yeah, because this is them having their back on the 2 of Cups, looking at the negative, the worst case scenario here, and this is the 2 of Cups in reverse. But yeah, I did get that for some people, this is just the other person thinking that the person that they're dealing with is not the one for them. Yeah. And with the Moon card here, yeah, the first one that I'm getting is that this other person just needs to go within. But at the same time, this is connected to their spirituality with the Moon card. They're needing to go within. So this separation has to happen. They needing to know themselves better. But you do have a spiritual connection with this other person. And also, this is secrets too. So I don't know who's keeping secrets within this connection, if it's you or them. So what else? Judgment card. So yeah, I'm hearing this is divinely orchestrated. You had to separate. Because it has to happen. Some cycle needs to end. And this could also be someone is giving too much within a situation. With the Four of Wands in reverse, some form of instability. This could be a twin flame connection too. Some form of stability is not established yet for this union, for this marriage, this life that you've been wanting to manifest to happen. So this separation needing to take place. The Emperor card here. This could be related to father issues for the other person that run away, or it could also be controlling issues too. Very rigid, very serious energy that I'm getting. And yeah, this is forming stability with 2 4s here. Stability is not yet formed, and someone might be too controlling within this connection. It could be the other person or you. What else? With the Sun card here, this needs to happen because this is going towards this is emotional fulfillment, towards this stability. The one thing, this is like a fresh start. I'm getting really a fresh start, emotional fulfillment, being happy on your own. Yeah. You've had this, they've run away from this connection because they want to be happy on their own and hoping that you also will find happiness on your own. Yeah, being whole on your own, what I'm getting. And yeah, this is some sort of illumination too. Some sort of secrets that the other person is hiding, or you may be hiding, will be illuminated. What else? I'm getting also it's not yet the right time. Yeah, it's related to divine timing too. And Page of Swords, someone is still, even though they might have run away, this other person, they're still, I feel like it's them, they're still spying or stalking. It could, oh yeah, whenever I see this card, this is spying or stalking, waiting for the right time to communicate. Yeah, social media could be that. What else? Yeah, I mean, this is so positive. And even though they might have run away, they might have need to run away from the connection. This has to happen. This is divinely orchestrated. And Ten of Pentacles. After all this has happened, this is all preparing you both for this Ten of Pentacles. Both of you whole, both of you are happy, individually as a person, and this is you being together and forming this stable bond in the near future. This family, this stability, this abundance that you want to manifest together. This is more, you're more balanced now. So yeah, that's amazing. What else? We have here the Moon card again, but in reverse. 2 Moon cards. Yeah, they did run away from the connection because I feel like this is, the secrets are being revealed, the reasons, their own reasons, what they felt. They might be secretive before, but now with the Sun card here and the Moon card in reverse now, they'll be more truthful now, and that will help build this better foundation in the near future. Yeah, this is a new moon also, getting. So this could be connected to the new moon that's happening now, new moon in Taurus, or just around the new moon. Like new beginning, new moons, I'm getting. And with the High Priestess, another moon here. Full moon. New moon and full moon. So I feel like this is a cycle. This is really a cycle that has to happen. And with the High Priestess here in reverse, this other person weren't following their intuition before. But I feel like that's what they're learning. That's what they're transforming into. Throughout this separation and this running away from this connection. What else? No, not feeling this. No. What else? Oh. Gosh. So much card came up. No, I'll do it again. It's just not, there's so much cards and I'm confusing myself with reading so much cards at the same time. Just one final card to wrap this reading up. Right. Yeah. And we got here the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Yeah. This is even though this other person might have run away from the connection, they're still thinking of the past. They might have been stuck in the past and thinking about it negatively, but now throughout this separation, they might have learned to look back in the past, and they're now looking back at the past in a more positive way. Looking back, they're still thinking about this connection. If you're wondering whether they're still what they feel for, if they still have feelings for you, they do. And I feel like it will propel them to go towards this Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, whenever they look back about the memories that they've had with you, they look back at the good memories, and I feel like it makes them smile. Yeah, I feel like I want to end it on that. This reading, why did they run away from this connection? But at the same time, this reading just surprised me because it's more like a reconciliation. They might have run away, but it has to happen, and there's this reconciliation in the future that I'm getting. So what else? What do you need to surrender? What you need to surrender? What you needing to surrender? Why this? What you need to surrender or heal or surrender to? Oh gosh. Okay. If I can pick. Yeah, and I've got it. Oh gosh. Oh, you need to surrender to rest and sleep. You might be thinking so much about this connection and obsessing about it too much sometimes. But the guidance for you is to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Interesting is I've got this same card too for the card number 1. But now this is for you that's watching this. Yeah, I feel like this is urging you that there's nothing really to worry about, because this, whatever this is more like a blessing in disguise, this separation that might have happened between you two. And then what else? What does this other person needing to surrender? What's the lesson? I feel like this is more like the lesson. They need to surrender unhealthy relationships. They need to let go of relationships that don't serve them, including unavailable or toxic people. They deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. So yeah, throughout this separation thing and running away from this connection, they're learning to surrender unhealthy relationship, detaching themselves from the things and situations and relationships, other connections that doesn't serve them. They might have detached from everything, like detached from not only you, but from other people, for all people, and that have included you, might have included you. And now they're learning who are deserving of their attention, are deserving of their love, who stayed. Like you've detached from everything, and now they're seeing who stayed. And yeah, I feel like you stayed, and now this is good for you too, because they're now realizing that this person really that you stayed and you really are true to them, like the real people. When you've detached from everything, you will realize who are the authentic one and who the real people. I feel like you already get what I mean. So yeah. What else? Yeah, what you both need to surrender. What's the lesson here? What you both need to surrender. You both need to surrender to your soul's path. I really like this reading. It's so beautiful. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So yeah, this is just living day to day, one day at a time, and making that day more aligned to your soul's path. Both of you, this separation, connection, separation, reunion has to happen because there are lessons and karmic lessons that you need to both learn. And this connection is already like written on the stars. And it's part of your own both soul's growth, both of you. So yeah, both of you just needs to surrender to your soul's path on what guidance that you're getting. Because this other person too, they're from this running away from this connection, they've learned to trust their guidance more, I feel, and they've awakened more. And I feel like you too have awakened too. So yeah, what you both need to heal at this moment, one for you and one for this other person. For you, insight, and this is understanding, and as I've already said, awakening. And what's with the card here? Awakening, self-evaluation, and awareness. I feel like, yeah, this is also you getting insights and just having that all-knowing. Because if you have stayed connected with this other person, you won't be able to develop these insights. I feel like this separation has to happen because you needing to awaken and develop your own insights, just to feeling the other person. If they're not physically with you, then you'll be able to connect with them through your insights. Yeah. This is feeling connected through separation too. There's no time and space. If you're both soulfully connected. And what else? What's the other person needing to heal? No. Oh, they just need to heal their solar plexus chakra. And I feel like, yeah, this is like overall solar plexus chakra, balancing. This is about balancing. This is about self-esteem, confidence, and feeling powerful, that having that inner strength and inner power within their own self. They needing to develop that because I've seen here that they're not feeling very confident within this connection. They're focusing so much on the negative side and on the obstacles, and they're needing to heal that on their own. This is establishing a foundation on themselves while being separated or away from this connection too. So yeah, that's the solar plexus chakra. Yeah, and this is also having the confidence to run away or move away, detach themselves from the assertiveness. I'm getting the assertiveness also to move away from this unhealthy relationship they might have had. So yeah, I hope you like this reading, and thank you so much for watching. And yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my details are down below. I'm sending you all love and light. So